This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 549, Socially Challenged, and Are You Free? By Leon Logothetis of leonlogothetis.com. And I'm your very own personal narrator, Justin Malik, reading to you from some amazing blogs and books to help you optimize your life. It's been a while on the books, actually. Hopefully I'll get some more for you soon. And Leon Logothetis is the creator and star of the Kindness Diaries series on Netflix. Definitely check that out and watch an episode if you haven't already. It's really heartwarming. And today I'm going to be reading 2 short posts from him. But before we get into it, really quick, big thanks to FreshBooks for helping me bring this content to you. FreshBooks is the company I recommend and use for invoicing, time tracking, expense tracking, and more. Come check them out totally free for a month and without entering any kind of payment info by visiting freshbooks.com/living. Now let's get to today's 2 posts and start optimizing your life. Socially Challenged by Leon Logothetis of leonlogothetis.com. Quote, how can you squander even one more day not taking advantage of the greatest shifts of our generation? How dare you settle for less when the world has made it so easy for you to be remarkable? Seth Godin. I admit it, I'm a few generations behind in my social media savviness, maybe a few more than just a few. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm the kind of chap who must be dragged out of the past. I was still using CD players 5 years into the iPod craze. When I finally mustered the courage to purchase one, I was in awe. OMG, did you see how amazing these iPod thingies are? People would simply stare at me, then shrug their shoulders, call me a weirdo, and I would then be ostracized from the herd. This pattern definitely continued with my delayed entree into the social media world. I couldn't understand why people were spending so much time twittering. I mean, what the hell is a bloody tweet? What are you talking about? Pick up the phone, fool. Send a fax, a telegram, even a stripogram would work, but a tweet? Then there was navigating my way through the minefield of Facebook. Enough. I was holding on to the past with a vengeance. I wanted to stay rooted in all the old forms of communication. I was grasping on with both hands, screaming my way into the present. I would not budge and you weren't going to make me, so don't even try. Then something changed. I woke up. I had a conversation with the gurus in my PR team. They sat me down and read me the riot act. Quote, if you don't find a way out of your cave, you will sell no books. If you don't find a way out of your cave, no one will know who you are. If you don't find a way out of your cave, no one will care, unquote. With these words ringing in my ears, it became clear I had to find a way out of my cave. So I spent a few weeks saying goodbye to my old life of social media illiteracy and began a fun and interesting journey into the 21st century. It has actually been an entertaining and inspiring ride, if I may say so myself. I've even started to think in tweets. OMG, I'm going to tweet that. I never thought those words would spill out onto paper. On a more serious note, I realized that social media was a great way to connect. I'd always held on to the fallacy that the only way to truly connect was face-to-face. But this is not the case. Yes, face-to-face communication is crucial, but connecting with people all around the world is made possible through social media. It has brought me closer to family and friends alike. It really is wonderful. And what is greatest of all? I can't even remember where my cave was. Are You Free? By Leon Logothetis of leonlogothetis.com. Quote, there's only one success, to be able to spend your life in your own way. Christopher Morley. Today was an extraordinary day. It all started at the iconic Gateway Arch in downtown St. Louis and ended with the start of an epic 850-mile journey to Denver in the Kindness Cab. The extraordinary parts of the day were the happenings in between, especially what happened at De La Salle Middle School. I was invited by a teacher to talk to some of the kids. De La Salle is a special place. The school is geared towards helping severely underprivileged children. De La Salle gives them hope where there was none. As I was giving my speech, I focused on the 2 main areas that have shaped my life, the importance of self-belief and finding the courage to live fully. I recounted the story of working behind a slab of wood, my desk, and how I felt trapped in a world created for me by others. I recounted how through the help of good-hearted people, angels, and the inspiration of a few, I found my way out of the emotional bleakness. I recounted how we could all find freedom, inner freedom. I wanted the kids to see that anything was possible in their lives, anything. I wanted the kids to see that they were the gatekeepers of their own dreams, I wanted the kids to see. As I finished, the questions began. One of them hit me like the proverbial ton of bricks. A young girl no older than 12 asked me, "Are you free?" These 3 words struck right into the center of my soul. The last 10 years of my life came together in that moment. As I stood in that room with the kindness cab outside and hungry souls eager to learn inside, I realized irrevocably that I was free. I was free to be whom I had always dreamt of being. I was free to be myself. I was free to live my dreams. My slab of wood was no more. Wisdom comes in all shapes and sizes. On this day, wisdom came from a young girl at De La Salle Middle School in St. Louis. Maybe we should all ask ourselves that simple question. Are you free? I wonder. You just listened to the posts titled Socially Challenged and Are You Free? Both by Leon Logothetis of leonlogothetis.com. I thought those were both great posts. We hear a lot of the other side of social networks, like take a break from it. It's a big time waster. Do a digital detox. But those are addressing the majority who spend too much time. But I know there are some of you out there who ban it completely or never got into it in the first place. I know because I've seen your emails. There is value there, but it's up for you to control it and find that happy medium. And don't forget about my sponsor today, FreshBooks. A challenge that I recommend trying is tracking your expenses every day for a month. And you can do that really easily with FreshBooks without getting frustrated with tools like Excel. FreshBooks is a cloud accounting company for small business owners and freelancers. It's the easiest to use system that I've ever seen for tracking expenses because you can use it on a computer or you can use their app, which makes it really easy to track your expenses on the go, much better than a spreadsheet. And they connect to each other, so you can use either one or both. And I can tell you that if you track all of your expenses for the year, tax season becomes way easier. It's all worth it in the end. So try FreshBooks out for free for a month with no commitment. You don't even have to enter in a credit card or any kind of payment info. Just come by freshbooks.com/living and let them know that Optimal Living Daily sent you. Again, that's freshbooks.com/living. That'll do it for today. I hope you're having a great start to your week, and I'll see you in tomorrow's show where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.